Radiant team banned.
Okay, hello there, this is Project Swift coming to you, not so live I guess, this is YouTube, but coming to you for another DotA is Hard in-house match. Tonight we will be bringing to you a couple of fun little games. We've got a couple of wildcard players in here, some people who I've never seen play before, so we'll see how it goes. Should be fun. This evening we have a bit of a rivalry going. We've got the captains. The Chicken King is captaining the DotA team, and EJ is captaining the Radiant team. These two captains have gone head-to-head once or twice in our in-house matches so far, so we'll see which one comes out on top this time. So, for a few bans straight up, we've got Rubik and Invoker being banned on the Radiant side. Both good, solid mid-lane heroes, so they're trying to take the options away from the mid-lane. While on the DotA team, so far they have banned Undying. Undying is good, solid teamfight hero, very aggressive at the early game, and so they're looking to take away a little bit of the aggro possibilities that can be thrown at them. Also Magnus, massive teamfight hero again, so with those two bans, the DotA team is probably looking to go much more of a sort of pushing, ganking sort of strategy, I believe, rather than focusing on teamfight. The first pick for the Radiant team is Bounty Hunter, so this is entertaining. If you've been keeping up with our DotA in-house matches, Mr. Zombie on the DotA team, his favourite heroes are Rubik and Bounty Hunter, and one was banned out and one was first picked. So, that will be interesting. Mr. Zombie might be pulling his hair out a little bit right now. Always entertaining though. So, Bounty Hunter is also a very valid first pick. Always. Not always, recently, because he makes a very, very solid solo long lane. He can just sit there, go invis, sit around the creeps, and the creeps, he gets experience that way. He doesn't really need much farm. And once he hits level 6, he can go ganking with track and make up all the farm that way. So first picks for the DotA team is a Dazzle and a Slardar. So we've got a support and a good sort of semi-carry ganker there. Slardar is also a solid counter to Bounty Hunter, with his amplified damage reveals invisibility. So with Bounty Hunter being able to go invisible with Shadow Walk, it is a good solid counter. Also the Weave and amplify damage both remove armor from enemies that have been targeted, so there's a good amount of armor stacking there. And then we see a counter pick of Lich. Good counter pick there. The ice armor buffs the armor of players. Buffs friendly players. So negates that armor loss a little bit there. We've also got a pickup of Tinker. Tinker is one of EJ's favourite heroes, so we'll probably be seeing him played mid. Whether depends on what sort of team the DotA goes, but he'll either go a ganking build or March of the Machines and do strong push. With the heroes that they've got at the moment, they'll probably might look like he'll be going a ganking build. Fairly solid ganking team they've got there. And then a third pick of Earthshaker coming to the Chicken King. So, two big solid stuns, some solid survival and slow there. So decent pickups. He does have 2 melee strength and is sort of maybe giving away a little bit of his strategy. I'm unsure what lanes he will be going though, so I could be wrong. I'm still learning at all this. So we'll see how it goes and see what they run. The bans so far, the Radiant team has banned out Keeper of the Light and Storm Spirit. So good. Very solid support being banned out from the Keeper of the Light. Maybe not so critical with having Dazzle there and Earthshaker, all both strong supports, but Keeper of the Light does go fantastic. Does lane fantastically with both these supports as well. Earthshaker and Keeper of the Light on the long lane can make a very aggressive lane. And Storm Spirit bans out a good solid solo mid. Something that the DotA team have not picked up yet. On the DotA team, we see more bans, more team fighting bans. Sven is very strong team fight with very solid AoE in the the cleave that he gets, also the massive damage. So he can go ganking, can go support, and can also go carry. He's a very versatile hero that has been banned out. Also, Kunkka being banned out. He is his cleave and his massive AoE damage can stop a push and can bring a lot of power to a team fight. Takes a little bit of work and a little bit of finesse to play. None of the players that I've seen here quite play Kunkka on a regular basis. So none of them play Kunkka on a regular basis, and therefore may not possess the finesse to be able to play him. But solid ban anyway. The final ban on the Radiant team is Shadow Fiend, yet another strong solo mid being banned out. Shadow Fiend, if Shadow Fiend was picked, having a Tinker solo mid is a good counter, so it maybe not a necessary ban, but they are still looking for a solo mid and they are still looking for a carry, and with the armor stacking, that ban does make sense in hindsight. The Tinker against the Shadow Fiend mid, he would be able to use his laser to good effect. The 100% miss rate from the laser would make it very difficult for the Shadow Fiend to last hit. And a final ban of Tidehunter for the DotA team. So we've seen a lot of very strong 5 strength, 5 team fight, 5 AoE bans. So they want to remove that aspect from the Radiance lineup completely. So we've got a pickup of Lifestealer here, still good solid strength carry. The Rage is able to get rid of all the armor debuffs and also stop the stuns that are coming out on the team. We've got a pick of Phantom Lancer. Phantom Lancer again may not be a fantastic carry considered they have a Bounty Hunter. The track is able to go through the Doppelwalk and reveal an invis Phantom Lancer. So maybe not the best pickup of carry, but if Phantom Lancer is able to get those items, he will outpush the 4 heroes that the Radiant have got on their lineup so far. The one exception possibly being Tinker's March of the Machines could be able to stop a Phantom Lancer push with items, but not so much just by themselves. So they are going to have to sort of do a bit of ganking, and they're going to have to try and keep that Phantom Lancer down, and possibly end the game before he gets too much farm. A farmed Lifestealer doesn't really stand up to a farmed Phantom Lancer, unfortunately. But we'll see how they play it, see how they go. Churning up a little bit of reserve time here on their final pick. The Phantom Lancer might have thrown them off a little bit for their lineup. But we'll see in 30 seconds what they aim to pick up. So, I'm expecting from the Radiant team, we will see a lot of sort of jumps. We've got a final pick of Jakiro, so that is good, solid anti-push with the counter-push with the Macropire. Jakiro's ultimate, as well as Dual Breath, does have the capacity to stop a Phantom Lancer push quite effectively. Also gives them another support hero, so now they've got the Lich and the Jakiro supporting the team. Good disable, good slows, and will jump in happily with can also mesh in happily with sort of the team fight ganking style that they've got going on the Radiant team. Should also be interesting. We will probably see a couple of good Nakes bombs with the Bounty Hunter. So with Lifestealer's ultimate, he can go inside a hero, and when he pops out, he does 150, 275, and 400 damage when he pops out. So putting him inside a Bounty Hunter with his Shadow Walk, Bounty Hunter can walk right up next to somebody, slap them with a Jindar, throw a Shuriken Toss, and a track, and then if that's not enough to kill them, Lifestealer can happily pop out and do an extra 400 onto the burst, and then just wreck things with his feast. If it's in the middle of a team fight, that is a fantastic way to get the Lifestealer in the center of the team fight. Also quite possible we could see the same thing happening with the Tinker and Boots of Travel. So Lifestealer could jump inside the Tinker, Tinker could teleport to any lane, and then get a strong push going there. We've got a final pick for the... there we are, final pick of Queen of Pain for the DotA team. So they have very strong team fight going with the the Dazzle's AoE, the Slardar's Stomp, the Earthshaker's Stun, and then the good AoE from the Queen of Pain. So they have a lot of AoE, a lot of ganking potential. We'll see how this goes. So, bring up the last hits and deniers. So, we've got EJ playing the Tinker, we've got Lisbeen playing Jakiro, Old Nigger still cruising, playing the Lifestealer, got Corvus playing the Lich, and Suru playing the Bounty Hunter. So that is the Radiant team. On the Dire team, we have the Chicken King playing Slardar, we have Mr. Zombie playing Queen of Pain, we have Ted's T playing the Dazzle, we have a Lucky Bum playing the Phantom Lancer, and Riddick playing the Earthshaker. So, I'm curious to see how the laning on the Dire team turns out, so we'll revisit that afterwards. At the moment, we've got Tinker going solo mid, got some good solid stats up his sleeve. It is I'm unsure where his extra money went, but he possibly bought the courier. There is extra money. There is his extra money, buying some extra stats, some extra last hitting power, with one salve as his regen, so he doesn't expect to be taking too much harass. With a Queen of Pain on the enemy team, that could be a bit of a luxury that he might could be a bit of a luxury that he's hoping to get. The Queen of Pain also going only one set of regen items against a Tinker could also be an interesting luxury that they're looking at. Good lucks, have funs, going all around. So if these two heroes harass each other as much as I think, they will probably need more regen. Actions happening on the top lane. Bounty Hunter was sort of sneaking in, wandering around. We've got a defensive tri-lane top, making lots of room for the Phantom Lancer to get that farm that he needs. Earthshaker's coming down, we'll find a double damage rune. We'll pick it up, and looks to be heading back top. So Bounty Hunter is going to be solo long lane doing Bounty Hunter things. We also have a defensive tri-lane on the Radiant team, with solo bottom Slardar. This Slardar could be in a bit of trouble as he doesn't have the same sort of escape mechanisms that Bounty Hunter has available. He does have that stun, and he does have sprint, so he was able to get away from that quite easily. So we'll see how that lane goes. We can see some serious harass going in here. Level 2 Queen of Pain taking a lot of harass, and the level 2 Tinker also taking a lot. So tangos have been eaten, and this salve is probably going to be popped fairly early. Queen of Pain is poking, so we'll see how this goes. Laser, Queen of Pain sneaks away on very little life. The Tinker will be interesting, maybe looking to lose his salve. He might have to pop it to keep himself alive. Nope, ticks over, leaves him on 10 life. Good counting there by the Tinker. Pops his salve and stays alive. Queen of Pain running around, looking for an early rune, hopefully. The upside here is that of getting the salve is the Tinker is going to be left on higher life total than the Queen of Pain. Tangos in this situation, when you're on very low life, it just causes about 30 seconds worth of awkwardness, where you sort of want to be in because you're regenerating the health, but you don't want to be in there because you're on low amounts of health. Yeah, that's where salve comes in handy. But when you are just taking a few pokings, that's when the tangos come in handy. The Queen of Pain is sitting here. He's possibly looking, going for... knows that the Tinker is going to be going for a bottle fairly soon, so is waiting here with an Invis rune, hoping to pick up the courier as it goes past. Unfortunately, because of the Queen of Pain's harass, the Tinker is a little bit slow on his farm and doesn't quite have the bottle yet, so the Invis is going to run out, and I think he's going to... Oh, courier is coming now, so it depends on how patient he is. Could be interesting. So we've got Bounty Hunter looking top, doing what Bounty Hunter does, picking up a little bit of farm. So, we see here Courier walking in. Queen of Pain is watching it. He's going to pick it up. He was patient. He did get it. The Tinker is going to meet him halfway though. We'll see. Tinker's going looking for him. Doesn't find him there. might wander up. No, wanders back to his lane to continue to get that experience. The downside of this is the Queen of Pain is going to be underleveled. But the extra money that is given from the courier kill, the extra money here, as you see, just shot it completely into the Dire's favour. It's 175 gold for every person on your team. So the bounty hunter here seems to be doing fine. Level 3 against 2 level 3 level 3s, so a little bit behind in the experience, but is still getting some. He is on his way and keeping up with these other heroes. On the bottom lane here, the Slardar is level 4 against 1 level 4 and 2 level 3s. So he is actually doing a little bit better in the experience. In the farm, the bounty hunter is on 4, getting pushed back a little bit here. Slardar is on 3, so they're fairly equal for farm at the moment. We'll see how that goes. So, as you can see here, Queen of Pain now has his bottle, which the Tinker is lacking for another minute and a half. So, we'll see how that goes. This will put the Tinker at a big disadvantage, although the Queen of Pain is still only on level 2. Bounty Hunter taking a lot of harass there, but will be able to pop a salve, get himself back up to full life, or close to full life. Right now the Dire team need to be doing a pull here, so there's a stack coming in from the Jakiro, does stack, and that will be able to deny a bit of experience from this Slardar. He is racing up in levels compared to the others. Dazzle taking a lot of damage from the tower, but the tower does go down. Soul Ring was popped there. The Shadow Wave is almost off cooldown. Does get to use it before it rolls out. And the Bounty Hunter will miss out on the kill from that. He was walking around on very low life, looking a little scared. Mid lane, this Tinker still taking a lot of harass, but it is still level 6 compared to the Queen of Pain's level 3. The bottle running from the Queen of Pain, though, is bringing him back up and sort of giving good harass onto the Tinker. Tinker is going a March of the Machines build, by the way, so we'll be looking for, once he gets those Boots of Travels and his bottle, he'll be looking for a lot of teleporting and a lot of push.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Slardar finds a double damage rune on the bottom lane. Slardar has gone good, decent long lane items. He's picked up a stout shield, anticipating that harass, has used up a set of tangos already, so he had good regen, and seems to be going power treads fairly early. So Tinker is on half life for now, missed out on his bottle, dropped an Iron Branch, is going to bring it back up. Queen of Pain is right there, so we have no blinks away. Sort of walked in, found the Tinker. He was probably looking for the courier again. Just missed it though. But now that Tinker has his bottle, he's back on full life, and the Queen of Pain is going to struggle. Blinks in, gives it a go anyway. Jumps in, too much damage taken from the tower and those lasers. EJ, the Tinker, does go down low. Queen of Pain heals himself up. Tinker has run out of bottle charges, so for the next minute that will be interesting. Queen of Pain is able to heal herself up. Is going looking for a rune, but unfortunately there's not one there. I think he just picked it up, so could be going bottom for a gank though. Slardar still on level 5 against the Lifestealer level 5. Good rage there coming from the Lifestealer. Catches the Chicken King, bit of a miss from the Ice Path. Queen of Pain jumps in, hits the Jakiro. Slardar sneaks away on very little life. Lots of damage from the Lich's nuke. Rage again, dodging that stun again. The Lifestealer gets the first blood on the Queen of Pain. Runs away from the Slardar. Slardar is on very little life. Lifestealer pops a salve. He's not going to get the help, so he does back off. Tinker comes in, pops a ward, and just sort of is there in case the Lifestealer did need him. So that was a good first blood there to the Lifestealer. Queen of Pain jumped in and was taken out, caught off guard by the Lich's Frost Blast. That was a lot of damage that he wasn't expecting. Bounty Hunter is level 7 now, has got couple of items. He's got 15 last hits, 4th on the chart. So it is possible for him to go ganking now. Run to the rune. The Tinker does pick it up. Unfortunately, the Queen of Pain's blink didn't get him in there fast enough. Lots of damage taken. Blinks away to safety. Threw in a little scream. Shadow Strike as well. So we'll have a quick look. The gold graph is being brought back up. That was those spikes were from the courier kills. XP is well in the Radiant's favour though, and the farm is being brought back up. Dazzle on low life, Life Stealer, lots of, no, just sneaks away. Bottom tower is taken. The Queen of Pain jumps in, finds the Jakiro here. Lots of damage going onto the Jakiro. The Life Stealer is coming in from behind. Slow from the Lich. The Queen of Pain does pick up the kill. Has got another 2 seconds on the blink. 1 second, taking a lot of tower damage. That Frost Blast, the cast animation went off there. If it had hit the Queen of Pain, that probably would have killed him. Queen of Pain escaped by the hair on, I don't know, why not? Earthshaker's back. We seem to have a missing item from Ted's Tea. The Dazzle seems to be missing a soul ring. I can't see it anywhere. It's not there. It's possibly on the courier. The bounty hunter is threatening that he took the soul ring, but could be a little bit of an idle threat. I am not sure. There it is. It is in the bushes. We'll see if he can pick it up.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
We'll see if he does find it in the bushes there. The Queen of Pain was stuck up on the hill there, blinked up on the hill to sort of keep himself safe, but ran out of mana and was waiting for his mana to get back. He might try and do a little bit of farming while he can get hit, while he's there, try and get some of his levels back. The Dazzle still has not found his soul ring. He will probably watch this cast afterwards and start kicking himself. Ah, there, he found it. Alright, lots of push coming in now from the Tinker was throwing some March of the Machines. We've got four mid. We've got a track going down on the mid heroes. The track and the heat-seeking missile can work quite fantastically. Jakiro throws in a little bit of harass but gets hit by a tower and a Fisher as well. So Jakiro trying to harass but taking much more damage than they bargained for. We've got a Dazzle now. Dazzle with the phase boots might be a little bit, might not be what the team is looking for right now. They coming in from behind. Good stun there from the Chicken King. Good shallow grave from the Dazzle. The Slardar gets healed just before the shallow grave, but does get taken down with track gold as well. The Bounty Hunter on very low life in a bad position. Good kill on the Bounty Hunter as well. So 1 for 1. Also, they're looking for the Lich. Blinks up, Scream of Pain, gets it. That Lich dies. So that is a 2 for 1 trade, but the Radiant team did get track gold on that. Also, this Earthshaker is running around on very low life with a track on it, so it is possible that somebody is able to jump it. Haste Rune is spotted by the ward. Who's top? Phantom Lancer is top. Has got a Hand of Midas early with a lot of gold. There is fantastic opportunities to be ganking this Phantom Lancer right now, as he only has the Hand of Midas, doesn't have any regen items, doesn't have any health items. So, if the Radiant team were able to cotton on to that, they could pull off some massive ganks on this Phantom Lancer. Have a perfect opportunity to keep him down. But with the Phantom Lancer staying in the jungle, staying out of sight, he's going to limit those, limit the opportunity that they have to gank him. Good work there on letting the illusions tank all the damage, but still it is going to be difficult for him to farm in the jungle with only a Hand of Midas. We'll see how that goes. Lots of harass coming in here. Shuriken Toss doesn't pick it up though. Bounty Hunter walking away on very little life. Also Dazzle taking a lot of damage. Scream of Pain hits the Bounty Hunter again. A few attacks, also some creep. Oh, nuke from the Lich puts Queen of Pain down to very low life, but uses those bottle charges to heal himself up. Earthshaker wandering around again on very low life, misses the heal from the Dazzle. Yes. So now we have Lifestealer coming top. He has an armlet and is going treads for the next item. The Phantom Lancer still only has the Hand of Midas, but saving up a lot of gold, so looking possibly to go an early big item. Slardar has boots, gloves of haste, and blades of attack, so it looks like he's probably going to be going armlet before he gets his tread. Where did that? Oh, that went back and hit the Queen of Pain is behind them, so the rockets went in and hit the Queen of Pain. Blink's out of danger though. Pings on the Slardar, so he was spotted, but he will walk away and is in no real danger at the moment.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Lots coming top. One invis. So Rage completely dodges two abilities. Massive damage on the Earthshaker. Does take him down. More massive damage on the Dazzle. Heal and ultimate. Lots of attacks. The armlet is on as well. Does a good armlet toggle there. Rage as well. But does go down to the Dazzle. Rockets coming in. Does get a double kill on both the Dazzle and the Queen of Pain. Phantom Lancer caught the Jakiro out. A rocket and a nuke from a good rocket and a frost blast on the Phantom Lancer. So that will take his gold back a little bit. Queen of Pain buys back into the game.
It's wonderful.
And now we have an Earthshaker here who is left to defend solo against a Tinker and a Lich. But they're going to have to back off. They've both run out of mana. Tinker just easily teleports back to base. Now he has his Boots of Travels, can do Boots of Travel rearm, refreshing the cooldown as is demonstrated, and can just teleport back into another section and begin his push. We have Queen of Pain here, possibly expecting a counter push from the Tinker. He's possibly expecting that the Tinker will teleport in. He does. And there is no wards there that can see him, so he's in the bush right now. But he went to go around the back of the Slardar, found the Queen of Pain. So March of the Machines just missing the creep wave, but with that creep that's about to go down, he's going to launch another March of Machines and start getting some gold from that. The Lifestealer has now finished his treads, has it on agility for possibly a little bit of extra attack speed, but also to increase his health regen and mana regen, getting himself to full health here. But now that he's started fighting, it is an idea to toggle it onto the strength treads, as it would give him more damage. Would give him much more DPS than the agility treads does.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Middle tower taking a little bit of damage. Nax is going to come in and defend it. Pings on the top lane. They know this Lich is here and they want to kill him. Teleport in from the Tinker, so Tinker is much safer now. Spotted the Chicken King. The Bounty Hunter jumped in. Lots of nukes, lots of burst damage. Takes the Slardar down. Rockets being sent in on the Earthshaker and the Dazzle. Tried to block there, but unfortunately they were on the wrong side of the fissure, or for them, the right side of the fissure. Lots of pings on the Lich. There is Queen of Pain jumping in behind, used her alternate, missed the Tinker. Has been tracked now and is caught with no mana, but does use a haste rune, but too much burst damage. A nuke from the Lich, burst damage from the Bounty Hunter, and a laser just knocks him off before he can run away.
Dire's middle tower is under
Also the Jakiro, calling that something is weird from the Queen of Pain, but the Jakiro has been caught out of place here. Lifestealer walks in hoping to help him out a little bit. Rage there to stop the slow, and an open wounds does pick off the Earthshaker, but is caught between three heroes, will take a lot of damage. Lots and lots of damage there taken from the March of the Machines. One March of the Machines took the Slardar down to half-life. Rockets going in, doing even more harass. We've got a massive fight going in. Jakiro goes down to the Phantom Lancer's Phantom. What is it? Lance. What's it called? I've forgotten. Spirit Lance, that's what they're called. Also, Phantom Lancer seems to be going a fast Radiant. I would thoroughly suggest getting some stat items on the Phantom Lancer first, just giving your illusions a little bit more tankiness and a little bit more damage. Get yourself some agility treads. Maybe get yourself a Ring of Aquila. It will increase your farm a lot. Much more than just the Hand of Midas. Good ultimate from the Lich, taking out both the Slardar and the Earthshaker. Absolutely raging the tower. The Lifestealer walks in, doesn't care about the tower damage, walks in and just eats the tower to pieces. The Phantom Lancer is continuing to farm, still looking for that fast Radiance. Is getting it. He's going to have a 20-minute Radiance, but he's not going to have any boots, which means that his illusions won't be able to keep up with any heroes and won't be able to chase them. I would suggest getting some form of boots on the Phantom Lancer before you go any big items. It allows you to just get in team fights a little bit, can hold off harass. Yeah, I think it's worth it rather than just getting a Hand of Midas. Tinker now has a Blink Dagger, is going for very high maneuverability, and also possibly keeping up with the Queen of Pain. The Queen of Pain's Blink and the Slardar's Sprint gives them a very mobile team, so the Blink Dagger will allow the Tinker to keep up with them. Lich is going a Mechanism, has got Tranquil Boots for that good regen. Coupled with the Sacrifice, he doesn't need much mana regen, because he already has it from that ability. But now this is giving good health and mana regen, so limiting the amount of times he has to go back to base, and is getting a Mechanism for the team. Jakiro is a little bit behind in farm, has only got 2 last hits, but that is fine. Jakiro is doing support things, so that is fine. Has got boots, so is able to keep up with the team. Got a little bit of money and has been purchasing wards for the Radiant team, as can see here. Pings on the bottom lane. The Earthshaker has got Arcane Boots, has wandered in, found a Lifestealer here. Lifestealer's got his power treads on strength now and has got an armlet. So he is a solid piece of work and will be difficult to take down. Queen of Pain has shot up to level 10 now compared to the Tinker's level 13, so it's caught up a bit on... look at that damage that the Lifestealer is doing. He's just taking so much damage. The Lich should nuke something. Yes, does slow the Lifestealer. Lifestealer will be... last hit is taken by Jakiro on the wave. Ultimate there going on to the Queen of Pain, doesn't kill him. Dazzle is walked in, Shallow Grave. Rockets are coming in. The Slardar does go down, as well as the Dazzle. Both go down. Everyone on the Radiant is alive with plenty of health. 77 health is plenty of health. I don't know what you people are talking about. Looking to push down this tower now, with 3 on the Dire team dead. More armor stacking there can be seen by the Dazzle. Dazzle has picked up a Medallion of Courage, going with his armor ultimate, the Slardar's ultimate. TP support coming in. The Earthshaker has jumped in. The Tinker blunk away before anything serious could happen. This tower needs to... Ooh, nice last hit there from the Bounty Hunter. I don't think he had track on the... unsure if he had track on the Earthshaker, so he may have missed out on track gold. Good blink by the Tinker. Tinker got scared, blunk away, but that meant that he could send his rockets in and could continue doing this March of the Machines from the sideline. Helps take down the Earthshaker quite effectively. Slardar is getting a little bit more regen now, has not had the farm to be able to get himself up to the armlet, so has picked up a magic wand to give him a few more stats, a little bit more regen. Phantom Lancer has picked up his Radiance and has now gone to Tranquil Boots, so with those items it looks like he's going to be staying in the jungle, being able to regen himself up, do all that, do massive damage to the jungle creeps, and continue to farm quite strongly with that Hand of Midas. So we'll see how it goes. Massive burst damage on the Queen of Pain, caught him just as he went down. Bounty Hunter is going a Battle Fury, so it's got the Perseverance and the Claymore for the Battle Fury. I think that will be much more for taking care of the Phantom Lancer's images as opposed to farming. Mr. Zombie trying to get a little bit of consolation by saying he forgot to track, but I was unsure what if I saw it in the fight there. So, little bit of smack talk coming out. But this Bounty Hunter's Battle Fury, normally the Battle Fury is reserved for farming, which the Bounty Hunter doesn't need so much. He prefers to run around with track. Good dodge there by the Lifestealer. Also used his ultimate to get rid of all the illusions and stop that push. Bounty Hunter has got track on the Earthshaker. Earthshaker is on very little life. Good ultimate from the Earthshaker. Takes out Bounty Hunter before he's able to get that last hit, but Nakes does walk in and manages the last hit. Taking a lot of damage though. Also the Phantom Lancer picks off the Lich. Tinker teleports in, but Phantom Lancer sneaks away on low life using his Doppelwalk to good effect. A little bit of a skirmish going between the Dazzle and the Jakiro here. Slardar sprinting in, but Tinker has teleported in. Will continue to harass with those rockets. So, Lifestealer here is going a Hyperstone, probably going an Assault Cuirass, trying to stop all the armor stacking that is coming out from the Dire team. Between the Slardar, the Dazzle, yes, the Slardar and the Dazzle, that armor stack, the Assault Cuirass will help quite a bit against those moves. Tinker still doing lots of poking with the rockets. Has Blunk over the top of the Dazzle. Dazzle gets picked off. Good track gold there from the Bounty Hunter. Track on the Slardar, and the Tinker is keeping up. We'll throw in a few auto attacks. The Jakiro picks it up with the Flame Breath, making sure that the Dazzle doesn't get away. The Radiance is completely shot a Spirit Lance in there, picks up the Tinker, but the Radiance yes, the Radiance was stopping the Tinker's Blink Dagger from activating, so he couldn't escape there. This Radiance is doing what it does best, completely annoying all the enemy heroes. Jakiro wandered in on a little bit low life. Earthshaker threw in a Fissure and picked it up. Picked up the kill. Lich throwing out some Frost Blast, trying to stop this, trying to stop the push, but it will be difficult to stop the push now that the Phantom Lancer does have that Radiance. All the illusions, if you didn't know, that all the illusions from the Phantom Lancer do get the bonus burn damage from the Radiance. So he can Doppelwalk, and he can walk that illusion into a team fight. He doesn't even have to be there, and that Doppelwalk will still do 45 damage a second to everyone around him. Slardar is wandering around. He's seen by the Bounty Hunter, so could be in a bit of a dangerous situation here. Teleport's coming in from the Tinker, so and blinks away before the Slardar can do anything. Track is gone on the Slardar. Slardar used his stun, so doesn't have that option. Gets a lot of damage taken. A good shallow grave from the Dazzle, but the Dazzle gets picked off. That Lich ultimate bounces off the Queen of Pain and picks off the Slardar. Queen of Pain also going down to the Lich and the Bounty Hunter. So, good team fight there for the Radiant team. Bit unfortunate for the Dire. A few things just didn't go in their favour. But now with 3 dead, they're looking to take this tower to a strong push. The fortification has gone out, so that will hold it steady for a moment. Phantom Lancer is now going up against the Lifestealer. Lifestealer does a lot of damage, managed to take that Phantom Lancer down. Between the Rage and the Lifesteal, with all this extra damage from Hyperstone and Armlet. The Feast also giving the Lifesteal. Was able to take the Phantom Lancer down. So that Phantom Lancer does have a Reaver now. So, he will be a lot stronger, seeing how it goes. He's still leading the last hits, only a little bit in front of the Nakes. But looking at the scoreboard, the Nakes is involved in 6 kills, whereas the kills are even. So, Nakes does have a little bit more, has got 4 assist gold on top of him. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. See if the Phantom Lancer is able to catch up. Here's Sacred Relic being bought on the Lifestealer, so the Lifestealer is possibly looking to go a Basher now. Could also maybe be going a Radiance to try and counter the Phantom Lancer's illusions, but I think it is more likely that he will be going the Sacred Basher thing. The Basher with the Sacred Relic. I've forgotten what it's called. Abyssal Blade, that's what it's called. Bounty Hunter being caught out, lots of pings in the middle. This ward here will see all the Dire team coming to try and help. So they back off safely. Bounty Hunter wandering around looking if he can pick up possibly a low life or low level kill. We'll find the Earthshaker. Does a big slap, track gold, manages to take him out, and then Shadow Walk away before the Queen of Pain can capitalize on it. Push coming here from the Radiant team. Mechanism to secure that push. Lifestealer does lots of damage to the bottom tower and just takes it out.
Shadow Wave!
Phantom Lance is being caught out by the Bounty Hunter here. Managing to survive a fair bit of that burst damage, while the Bounty Hunter is taking a lot of damage, burn damage from that Radiance. He might walk in and try and give it a second go. Pings are coming out, so he's trying to signal some allies, get them in, get them helping. He's going to try and... Nope, he's going to back off. He's taking too much burn damage. Tinker has teleported in, but he's a little bit slow. Bounty Hunter is going to use that Battle Fury and the Vladimir's offering to heal up a bit while he's hitting those creeps. Queen of Pain was sort of standing on the sidelines there, waiting for the Bounty Hunter to pop out, but took a rocket from the Tinker and decided to back off back into base. So we got 3 heroes here now, doing strong push. We got one Lifestealer trying to take out Roshan, but if you didn't know, Feast does not work on Roshan, so Lifestealer does not get the lifesteal. If the Bounty Hunter was able to come closer with the Vladimir's offering, he would get that lifesteal though, and they would be able to take the Bounty Hunter Roshan out quite easily. Queen of Pain doing some warding in the jungle, so they got 2 observer wards up now, trying to increase the amount of farming area they have. Ping on Roshan, Queen of Pain blunk in, put a ward up, so they've warded Roshan now. So if the Radiant team go to continue Roshan, they're going to find a Dire team waiting for them. An illusion coming in? I think that was an illusion coming from somebody. Sentry ward has been placed in the center. That is I can't see through all the action, but things are happening. Lots of spells, lots of nukes. Macropire put on top. Dazzle is taking a lot of damage. Jakira's been caught out. Big ultimate from the Lich, and rockets and a laser picking up both the Queen of Pain and the Slardar before anything can happen. The Phantom Lancer coming in, throwing a good little Spirit Blade on top of the Tinker. But without the 2 heroes, I don't know if they will have the strength to push. Phantom Lancer has picked up a Gem of True Sight. That Bounty Hunter was annoying the Phantom Lancer way too much. So, Gem of True Sight has been bought and is getting very close to his Heart of Taurus. Bounty Hunter is now feeling the full wrath of that Radiance and that Gem. However, the Phantom Lancer got blocked by his own illusions. Saw the Bounty Hunter as he threw a little Shuriken. Spirit Lance goes in, does a little bit of damage. That burn damage will pick up the Bounty Hunter. The burn damage from the Radiance on the images picked up the kill there. Lifestealer, although doing a solid push on the bottom lane, kills off the Earthshaker, but lots of chase coming in now. Dazzles does a good rage with an armlet toggle, will pick up the kill, pops into a creep, gets the health from the creep, heals coming out from the Dazzle as well as the Shallow Grave, keeping him alive. The Queen of Pain will be looking to blink on top of him now. Lots of damage again. The rage, making sure that the Queen of Pain can't use any spells, sneaking away with his armlet, turned off on very little life. Has got some serious gold under his belt now, so can buy some big items to help him out. Phantom Lancer has finished his Heart of Taurus, so he's going to be one tough son of a bitch to try and kill. The Lifestealer has now finished his Abyssal Blade, so he's going to be doing lots of stun. Also has that activated stun that can go through Magic Immune. Currently there is no Magic Immune on their team, but the Slardar could well... a fantastic item on Slardar is a Black King Bar, so a bit preemptive there, but also Abyssal Blade is just a good item with the attack speed from the Hyperstone, and the bash will be able to hold people in place, secure more kills for the Lifestealer. Bounty Hunter still wandering around, finds the Dazzle out of place, Hex Stick on the Tinker, and just too much damage. The Dazzle dies before he comes out of his Hex and is able to Shallow Grave himself. Wards being put up here. So a ward is put up, is being seen by both this sentry ward and the observer ward. So Queen of Pain comes in, does de-ward it. Rockets coming in, will slap them, but it has been de-warded. Looking around, the Bounty Hunter is going a Desolator, doing a little bit of armor reduction with his track, doing lots more burst damage. The Lich has got a Mystic Staff, will either be going for a Shivas or a Sheep Stick. The Jakira has finished Arcane Boots and has got a Staff of Wizardry as well as a Magic Wand, so has a little bit more survival and has a lot more mana now. We'll be able to have a lot more teamfight presence. This Lifestealer is being completely caught out, has got 3 people on top of him, that Abyssal Blade and that Feast doing so much though, but just not enough. The up against 5 heroes, and the rough Phantom Lancer with the Heart of Tarask and the Radiance took down the Nags, just did too much damage. His Feast, his lifesteal wasn't able to keep up with it, and now they're going to pick off what's left of the Roshan. Pings on the lane, so Bounty Hunter's walking in. They don't know that he's got, they've got Sentry Wards watching. Lots of burst damage onto the Queen of Pain though. Dust also, and Queen of Pain blinks away to safety. Right now the Bounty Hunter is trying to get that kill on the Queen of Pain, but it was too futile. Also trying to cause a bit of distraction as they're pushing the top lane. Everyone except the Phantom Lancer is going to have to forsake Roshan, come top and defend the top lane. But with the Bounty Hunter down as well as the Lifestealer down, this killing Roshan will be relatively safe for the Phantom Lancer, and he will secure the kill if he doesn't keep getting bashed. God, this Roshan's doing awesome. Finally, does get the Aegis the Immortal. Also, that will secure his Gem of True Sight. If people kill him, he will keep the Gem of True Sight for 1 death. Wards everywhere now on the Dire team. Dire have realised the importance of map control, so lots of warding, lots of counter warding are going up. The Radiant team do have Observer Wards, so they'll be looking to put them up. Has got a ward up here. They need to find gem friendly spots. Seeing as the Phantom Lancer does have that gem, they're able to de-ward fairly easily. So this is a very good gem friendly spot. You can't see up on this hill unless you have an Observer Ward up here. If you have an Observer Ward here, it doesn't see up, so you need to place a ward up here in able to get vision. This is another similar spot. This does get vision from over here though, and seeing as they do have the sentry ward here, they will be able to see wards in that position. So Radiant will be looking to find some gem friendly ward spots at the moment. Sentry ward in the center, so this will give very good central map control, along with this ward's about to pop, so that won't count so much, but very central map control. They will, if the Radiant team decide to come into the center and then head up this path, or along here, they will see where the Radiant team go. Pushes on the top lane, the Tinker is doing good solid, jumping around and doing split lane pushes. Slardar comes in, tries to pick up the, tries to catch the Tinker out of position, but Tinker is, with that Blink Dagger, is just a little bit too quick for the Slardar. We've got 2 supports doing a little bit of damage here. The Liquid Fire helping a lot with the push. Slardar runs in, does a stun, misses, and gets met in the face with a lot of ice. Both an Ice Path and a Frost Blast. Ice Path does miss, but Bounty Hunter comes in and picks up the last little bit. Lots of damage going along. The Dazzle has Shallow Graves himself. Macropie picks up the kill. No, Bounty Hunter got the last kill. So top lane we've got a Lifestealer, has infested a creep, could pop out, does that extra damage, rage just so that he can't stun, but this creep was blocking it. Unfortunately he didn't get to walk around the creep and secure that kill on this time. But strong split push from both teams. Teleport coming in from the Tinker. Teleport, he did the shift Q blink, so didn't see him teleport in. Earthshaker is trying his best to defend this push, but against the combined power of the Lifestealer and the Bounty Hunter, with everybody else helping the push, this is a split push they cannot defend, especially with 2 heroes down. 2 heroes will be coming back alive, and the Phantom Lancer has jumped in to help, so we will see how this defense goes, but Also, already a very successful push coming from the Radiant team. Bounty Hunter, very scared. Burn damage? Yes, burn damage does kill him. He accepted his fate, stops running, realized that the burn damage was going to kill him. The Queen of Pain is continuing the chase on the Lich. Lich tries to sneak through, sneaks into the Roshan pit, does a teleport. They don't have anything to be able to cancel the teleport, so the Lich does get away. And as the Bounty Hunter just said, that is why you carry a TP. There are a lot of heroes in DotA that are unable to cancel teleport scrolls, so if you get caught completely out of position, teleporting away is a fantastic option. This Tinker doing the teleport with the shift queued blink dagger is freaking me out. It's difficult to keep up with. Right now they're trying. Phantom Lancer is trying a counter push against the two Raxed lanes. So you've got three heroes going up the center with the Slardar defending the top lane, pushing it back slowly. But we've got three heroes going on the bottom lane. So will be difficult to outpush this. Teleport scrolls on the
Radiant's
Dazzle.
middle tower is under attack.
The Queen of Pain does have one as well. Phantom Lancer does not, so he will be committing to this push. It's quite possible that the Phantom Lancer will need to do a solo push here, while all other heroes will have to teleport back in order to try and defend this. But the Bounty Hunter jumps in as well as the Nakes, doing lots of damage to that Phantom Lancer. Though Phantom Lancer has turned it around, doing lots of damage, but Bounty Hunter has found which one is the correct one. Does pick off the Phantom Lancer. Lifestealer picking off all the rest of the team. Phantom Lancer does get to invis away before the Bounty Hunter was tracked, and does secure the kill on the Bounty Hunter. Bounty Hunter buys back. Phantom Lancer currently taking a lot of damage from that Abyssal Blade, being stunned, and does manage to get taken out before his Doppelwalk was refreshed. Defense on the bottom lane here, we've got three heroes against two. They're trying their best to push down that tower, but the Phantom Lancer is now dead for a full 80 seconds. So both Bounty Hunter and Lifestealer are coming to the bottom lane, so they will be looking to do a very strong push on the bottom lane. Lifestealer just pushing the mid lane up, making sure that the mid lane creeps are causing as much damage while they try and push the bottom. Queen of Pain jumping in, trying to catch out the Tinker and the hero, but gets met with a lot of damage and an Ice Path. Bounty Hunter following up behind, gets a slap in, Shuriken toss and the slap, but doesn't get the trap. Amplified damage put on the Bounty Hunter, so he will be taking a lot of damage, but that crit, with the Lifestealer coming in from behind, picks up the Slardar before he's able to secure the kill on the Bounty Hunter. Now the Dazzle was being chased, but the Nakes has infested a creep here, and we'll be hoping to catch someone out, but instead we'll have to jump out and just start mince-meeting that tower.
Bottom tower has fallen.
Tinker being caught out, Earthshaker doing a lot of damage to the Tinker, but Bounty Hunter is coming in to help out. One crit, yes, we'll take him down. Tinker teleports away on a little bit of life, and strong push here. This is probably a good game. So much damage coming out from the Bounty Hunter and the Nakes. Those towers are just dying. Phantom Lancer is back against all 5 heroes though. They try to pick him up but find an illusion. Right now Phantom Lancer is just running around, finds the Tinker. Killing spree from the Nakes. Nakes picks up the Queen of Pain as he tries to jump in and do something. Phantom Lancer just taking so much damage. That Nakes is just too much for the Phantom Lancer. Got some serious items under his belt, and that is good game. Very well played by everyone. Once again, this is Project Swift, coming to you from DotA is Hard. Please check out our YouTube channel. Please check out our Facebook page. Here's the scores for you. Feel free to pause here, but for now, I'm going to sign out, and I'll catch you all on the DotA side.